Painting with Menoth John is presented in Super Legitivision. Super Legitivision, the future of podcasting. It's .com. Hear ye, brushheads from all countries. We have with us again the royalty that is the King of the North. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the goddamn Painting with Menoth John show. Fucking A, we are going to have a good old time tonight. We have with us, of course, our co-host tonight with almost the most. He's coming from Buffalo, New York. We have with us Rich goddamn Brautman. Rich.
Hello, brushheads. Pleasure to be here. We are going to have some fun tonight.
Oh, if the pre-ramble, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we're going to give you the whole podcast for nothing, but we will sell you the pre-ramble for some level of crony donationship, which is available here at patreon.com/MenothJohn. Get over there. Don't be a goddamn freeloader. Get on there. Give me your money. So we have Rich with us. Thank you for filling in. John's at the Packer game or the Redskin game, depending upon which way you look at it. Rich?
Yeah, I think he's already freezing his ass off right now. But we're going to try and do you justice, John Spencer. You're the best co-host in the business, so it's going to be hard to live up to.
He really is. He's way better than Adam, that other guy. Yeah, way better.
Yeah.
And of course, we have with us, you know, we have a couple of guests with us tonight. We have, of course, the King of the North, the only guy I look up to be honest, as president of Warmachine Hordes for Life. Ladies and gentlemen, Bubba Dalton.
Oh, hello, brushheads. How you doing tonight? Having fun back on here. We are going to have a good time tonight. I'm all riled up on chocolate milk and wearing my shorts and -20 outside, and I'm ready to go.
Fucking A. Get that roll of duct tape and you're ready to go, Red Green. All right, so here we go.
Right.
All right, and also with us here in the recording studio, you may see little bits of him. I'm trying to shift so you can actually see him. There he is, the Minister of Great Times, Ryan Goes. Say hello to everybody.
Hey, Ron, how's everybody doing?
Woohoo! So we're all in here. We're all ins. He's using the company podcast rig. I'm sure Starbucks intended me to use the computer for that reason. And so that's how we're going to do it tonight. And we are going to do Drunk Goddamn Dojo.
It's probably my favorite subcategory of this show.
Oh, without question. You know,
and not just because I've been on it 3 times, but
you know,
because I like it.
Rich, we love you on the show. We love having you on the show. Anybody that can make me look handsome, we're all about it. So there you go.
Man, we're off to a start tonight.
Yeah.
All right, so Ryan just left. I think he's going to go make me a drink, I hope. And otherwise, he just might have left. Who's to tell? You know, this is the first 15 minutes of the show is where we get the business out of the way, and I want to give you all the business. This is, of course, I want to talk about this a little bit. I'm going to put it on the painting cam right now. This is from Tectonic Craft Studios. This is a very exciting product that they have. This is known as the Everyman's Dice Tray. Bubba, I hope that you're watching the stream so that you can see this. This is
I'm just reloading it.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is...
I had it freeze on me, too.
Yep, so here it is. This is the Everyman's Dice Tray, and it is $13 from Tectonic Craft Studios. Now, there are some Kickstarters out there that want to charge you $200, $300. That's like $4.3 million Canadian for a dice tray made out of like zebra wood or some shit. Which I don't know. How do you make? You know what is zebra wood? Is that after you get a zebra excited?
You kill. I was actually going to say you kill a zebra, you plant him in the ground, and he grows into a tree. It's a 100-year process.
Jesus, that's why it's so goddamn expensive. There are dead zebras everywhere, planted, and you know only one comes up every now and again. So, but this is $13. You know, here in Menoth John Land, $13 is the equivalent of. Oh, great! He poured me a shot. Is it the equivalent of 4.2 million Canadian right now? It's trading on the open market. And so this is really a nice thing. Can you guys see the video there with with the
Yeah,
dice
I
tray?
see it. I see it now. That looks fantastic.
I am pretty sure that this particular symbol actually summons sixes. Oh, look at you! You have one also. Did it teleport to Buffalo, New York?
It actually teleported via the back of Dan's car. He was on the last episode of Beermachine.
Oh, shut up! You guys are stealing all my thunder. This is dice roll in here, and if they fall out, they don't roll in here. So, there you go. It's got the in and the out, which is sort of amazing. Have you had any experience in using yours, Rich?
Not yet. We're going to be using it on Tuesday for the first time. We're recording episode 2 of our Iron Kingdoms Beer PG,
Nice.
where we role play, and it's as ridiculous as you might think it is.
You should pimp the shit out of that. Do you have anything more to say about that?
Sure.
If we could hold on, if we could change the Tectonic Craft Studio
This is
words
darker.
to King of the North, I'm in.
Oh my God! Not for nothing, but I'm betting that Arcadan, with a mere few strokes of a key, could make that happen for you. It probably cost you more than 13, though.
Yeah, maybe like 15.
Exactly.
So we this is episode 2, and it is ridiculously fun because we have the best DM there is, Dan Vanderkoy.
DVK, or
And-
as we call him in the business.
Oh, DVK is incredible, and we're recording Tuesday, and it follows the adventures of my character, who is Mage Hunter Assassin, who has left the Retribution, and JP has a mercenary gun mage, and Adam has a Khadorn Warcaster, and it's an unlikely trio. And this episode will talk about how the three get together. And they have a little issue to deal with from 2 years in the past, and what's going to happen next with them.
Excellent.
And Dan is already scaring the crap out of us with what's going to happen. And he said, Rich, your character is the most prepared for what's going to happen, and he's not even really prepared.
Well,
So-
excellent. TPK, the only way to play. What are you? By the way, this evening I am this force blow that the Minister of Great Times mix for me is significantly darker brown than the first one, so that's a little scary. That means there's a lot more rum in it, and so we usually start off with a beverage update. What are you having for a beverage, Rich?
I'm having, let's get this on camera here. This is Victory Brewing Company's 12, and it says liquid luxury in the form of a Belgian-inspired ale of 12% alcohol.
Jesus.
Heady aromatic complexity to seduce your soul. It says Belgian. It's more like barley wine, but you know what? It's all amazing. And for $9, that's incredible.
That's
And
that's a big bottle
For
of
$9,
drunk.
it'll get you drunk.
That's a big bottle of drunk for $9. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
What about you, Bubba? What are you having this evening?
I'm having the classic Sweet Baby Jesus
Fuck you.
from the Dewclaw Brewing in maryland, I believe, Rich.
Hate
Um,
you. Hate you.
There's a big long story in the pre-ramble for all you Patreons to listen to about how I got the case, an entire case, which is rare. I had to kill 18 people, kill a few slaves. It was fine.
Those
it's
are
a chocolate peanut butter porter.
Those are metric people
Chocolate, chocolate peanut butter porter, delicious.
though.
This is my second one.
So
I have
fucking
a few more
good.
in the fridge, and
Jesus.
then we'll
Oh,
switch over to something else.
beer update on that. I actually got sent a picture to the Beermachine page of something called For Pete's Sake, which is apparently an imperial version of Sweet Baby Jesus.
Oh, shut
that
up.
that Dewclaw is making now, and we're gonna try and get some of that.
I'm in.
You better bring some of that. You better bring some of that shit to Lock and Load. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, of course.
All right. And Ryan, what are you having this evening?
I am also having a force blow that's not as dark as yours.
Why did you do this to me? You realize that
Your weak sauce, then, Ryan. Your weak fucking sauce.
No, he's trying to decide for himself if he's going to drive home tonight or if he's going to sleep at Casa John. He's sleeping at Casa John. All right, so there you go. We're not only a house, we're a hotel. So there you go. So on behalf of King of the North, King of the North, Rich Brautman and Ryan. Hey, Ron.
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 Oh, this is going to be our best episode ever. Okay, so we're going to do Drunk Dojo tonight. and we're well on our way to the first half of that particular commitment to you. As Rich and I were chatting along, he started conspiring against me early on this one. So I said, hey, John's going to be out. We're going to have the time, and he's going to be at the Packer game watching the Redskins lose. And we said, well, I'll have Rich on. And what do we do best? We do the Drunk Dojo best, right, Rich?
That's true. That is what we do best without John Spencer.
Exactly. And so what we decided to do was Rich started talking to Bubba, and the idea was, Rich, explain it to me. What did you and Bubba conspire for us to work on?
This is actually kind of ridiculous because you messaged me and said, hey, what should we talk about? I didn't respond to you, and I just messaged Bubba instead.
Thanks. High confidence level in my ability to pick decent topics.
and decent co-hosts. So it started out with let's see here. Whoops, I should probably get the window where I can read it. There we go. He said, super excited, blah blah blah. This is going to be great. Return to King of the North. Bubba said, I have to think of something to talk about. And I said, the same. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll dojo. And he said, well, I'm back to Kador, so maybe we'll do that. And I said, cool. And Gunnbjorne. And that's where it derailed, right there. So we're gonna be dojoing Gunnbjorne.
And because you're back to the Kador, we figured the best way that we could help you is that someday, over the release schedule, Grolar comes. Someday you'll get to use him. You'll know what life is. I don't know.
As I explained to
God, that was amazing.
As I explained to John yesterday, I firmly believe all the Grolars are in a shipping container at the bottom of the Pacific, and that's why no one has.
That's incorrect.
Do you know what
I have all the Grolars.
Do you know what sound a Grolar makes? Blub, 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 blub.
Hold on, no. The question is, does the Grolar make a sound? Well, does it exist or not? So if it exists, can it even make a sound? Because we don't see it.
If a Grolar is shipped to the woods, does it ever show up?
Does it make a sound?
So we're going to talk about the Grolar, and then we're going to talk about the Hand of Judgment, because I've played Protectorate twice in the last 2 weeks because God decided it was time for me to play frickin' Protected again. So we're gonna talk a little bit about the Hand of Judgment and whether or not he's worth more than a full unit of bastions with a seneschal. So we'll talk about that. It's going to come up later in the show. But for now, really, guys, the business part of the show is we have some new. We have one new crony, Scott Heibel, who joined us at the $5 level, so that he will get one of these amazing Penny with Menoth John bottle openers for at the $5 level. Also a mask in case he needs to hide his identity. So all the best, and also you can break knuckles with it. So if you're at a tavern in Canada, you can bust them knuckles right there, and it uses both standard and metric knuckle busting technologies.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah, so it'll bust your millimeters and your inches. So there you go. And so I
appreciate that.
Oh, absolutely. So if you want to support the show, get over there to patreon.com/menothjohn and join. It'd be super sweet. And I will be contacting Scott. We have to reorder. We're out of these, by the way. This is the last one in existence, and we're gonna reorder some. So if you want to join at the $5 level, there has never been a better time. So there you go. That's all the business we've got. Let's turn to the dojo. I'm going to put on the dojo cam, which is one of the technologies. The Muson Mini's main cast doesn't have this technology. It's otherwise known as a camera pointing at an iPad, but we're going to call it dojo cam technology. And so we're going to start dojoing. Who do you want to do first, Bubba? Do you want to do the Grolar, because you're never going to get one. So why should you worry about it?
No. People have waited long enough for the Grolar, so we
Mhm.
should make them wait even longer.
Exactly. We'll do the Grolar last, is what I'm hearing.
Mm.
They're used to waiting. It's okay.
It's right. They can wait another 20, 30, 12 days, whatever.
And the waiting is the hardest part. That's what Tom Petty taught me. And I'm not sure why I can't focus it real good, or is it me? That's the next question. So let's go on here, and we're going to bring up the. Should we do trolls first? Should we do the Gunnbjorne?
Sure.
Okay. So for those of you who have never played with, we're going to call this Gunny DD. For them double D's. For your, the love of a Gunnbjorne is different than the love of a square, and
the love of a Gunnbjorne is critically devastating.
oh snap!
Wow, that was
terrible.
That was like a dad joke. That was awful.
I was trying to build Jep.
I'm too young for dad jokes. I can't.
I was gonna try and build Jep before I tore you down. So we're gonna start off with Captain Gunnbjorne, and we're gonna show his card here. Captain Gunnbjorne is an out of focus caster. Oh no, wait, he's 6 Fury. He is speed 6, strength 7. He's got a mat of 6 and a rat of 6, and he has a defense of 15 with an armor of 16 and command 9. He has a bazooka, which is a 3-inch AoE, range 12, POW 14, and it has the crit devastation, which is the joke that you were trying to make earlier. Is that not true, Bubba?
No, absolutely no correlation.
None whatsoever. So
None.
he is Fury 6, which you will learn to regret later. He has some spells. He has Explosivo, which has a wall of text that nobody really knows what this spell is. You could literally tell your opponent it does anything, and it would probably believe it. But in what do you believe that it does, Rich Brautman?
Well, off the top of my head, I think it does something magic something.
Yep.
No, it what it does is it costs 1 and it's range 6. So you can, and it's not an upkeep, so you can hand this thing out like candy. What it does is the big thing is the disclaimer in the beginning. When target friendly model, note that's not faction, makes a normal attack with a non-spray ranged weapon, the weapon gains magic weapon, pretty sweet. Okay, and if it was not an AOE, it becomes AOE 3, pretty sweet. You can't make a combined range attack with it because that makes sense. And models in the AOE, other than the model that were directly hit, suffer a blast damage roll.
Yep.
But do not suffer any other effects of the attack. And it expires after resolving the target model's next ranged attack. Lasts for 1 turn. So, because it only costs 1, you can say like, all right, Pyre Troll, you're getting this. War Wagon, you're getting this. I'm going to give it to Gunny, and I don't know, maybe I'll give it to someone else too.
Sure.
It's pretty cool, and because it's actually very important, because Gunnbjorne's bazooka is not magical.
Mm-hmm. And without and actually, you're talking about a faction that actually has some trouble with not having a ton of magic weapons at their disposal.
Except they have this stone.
Okay, true. They can turn off things incorporeal, which is a minor thing.
It does affect like Menoth and stuff when they acquire this shielding, non-magical weapons or something like that. It does affect that, but
okay. And what were you saying, Ryan?
JPZ said Croak Raiders.
Oh, Croak Raiders.
With Croak Raiders would be really killer.
There you go. You got magic Croak Raiders as well, which is sort of super legit and super sweet.
And an AOE.
Wow, I think
So
I just completely screwed
what's
up I just completely screwed up the whole video. Hang on, guys.
Outstanding.
There we go. We're back. Jesus.
That was quick. Wow.
Please, if we could possibly not. Oh, this is a mistake. I'm making huge mistakes here on the show tonight. I'm trying to fix.
There's no mistakes tonight, John. It's impossible.
Trying to
Tell you
fix
what, John, you play Tech Head, and Bubba and I will talk about the rest of the spells.
Oh, that'd be best.
Yep. So he also has Guided Fire. Cost 3, range self.
One sec.
Roll.
Before we get into, I want to go back to what John said about Explosivo. That spell is way too long to read.
Mm-hmm.
Like, way too fucking long.
I don't have
And
time
the
for that
next
shit.
and the errata that comes out in the next week or 2 or 3, I want this priority 1.
All right. Well, as president of
Fix the
Warmachine
length
Hordes,
of this spell.
as
It's fucking way too long.
as president of Warmachine and Hordes, I will tell you that our R&D division has spent literally minutes thinking about this spell, and we are so done with this spell that we have committed to eliminating it wholesale from Mark III. So it's gone. Forget about it. There's no reason we're not going to errata this spell because it's already done. So I appreciate your input, King, but the elves that we now the fucking Zoom is working, and this technology. I'm going to tell you something about technology.
This pleases the king, and this is why I pay you a salary to the sum of the current Powerball jackpot.
1.3 billion? Holy shit! By the way, I bought lottery tickets because the larger the potential winnings helps your averages, right? That's how that works, right?
Yeah,
that helps your chances.
The best part is it's even a big deal in Canada right now. We're all like, "Oh my god, we better buy Powerball tickets."
You guys aren't even fucking eligible, are you?
Yeah, we are.
But if you win $1.3 billion in Powerball, that's like $1.35 American, right?
No, 1.3 billion American. That's like 18 trillion Canadian.
Oh my god, that's right. I'm sorry.
I'd own the country.
No, fuck that. You'd own like the southern hemisphere.
Okay.
You can pay off Canada's deficit if they have one.
Do they have one? Nah.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
It's just not that big.
It's just not as big as ours.
There you go.
So, all right, we got to get moving here.
All right, I'm sorry.
So, Gunnbjorne also has, and by the way, Explosive O is 10 lines long of text.
Yeah.
Guided fire. When in this model's control area, models in its battle group gain boosted ranged attack rolls for 1 turn. So you're paying 3, and you're getting a lot of boosted shots, and I think we're going to take advantage of that in list building.
Yep.
And
I agree. There's a lot of value potential.
Yeah. He also has Rock Wall. Cost 2, a range control, and it's an upkeep. You can place a wall template anywhere completely in his control area where it doesn't touch anything. It costs 2 and it's an upkeep, so you only cast it once, but pretty cool. Means you don't need Janissa.
Yep.
And he also has
Snipe.
Snipe.
It means you need also Janissa.
Yeah, okay,
all
sure.
the rock
you can
walls.
also bring Janissa.
Double wall.
Double walls. He also has Snipe. Range 2 or range 6 cost 2. It's an upkeep, and target friendly model / units ranged weapons gain +4 inch range.
By the way, I want to point out to everyone that we now have 27 viewers. We haven't had this many people simultaneously since Wargamer Girl. So if you guys pushed all your man boobs together, no, we're not going to go there.
Doing it.
We're not going there. Anywhere. I mean, we have a fertile ground, if you will, with some of these spells between the guided fire and the wall of text and snipe and a rock wall. I mean, legitimately, he's got a lot of good things to do here, and he's got that's 4, 6. He's got 8 fury worth of spells he wants to spend it on, and 2 of them are upkeeps. So he does tends to be fury starved.
He sure is. The problem is every turn you want to try and cycle snipe.
Yeah.
And have like guided fire. And you just upkeep the rock wall, but he's super fury hungry.
Yep, absolutely. So, guys, let's talk a little bit about building a list with this guy. I mean, obviously, with the guided fire, it's something that you want to key in on. You really want to focus in on that because it is such an amazing spell that it can really do a lot of things. So we've got Captain Gunnbjorne. What are we thinking about as far as, do we want to start with the battle group, or do we want to start with units that he thinks he might want to bring?
Battle group, because I don't know about you guys, but my idea for battle group is a little heavy on points.
Okay.
I think Rich and I are on the same page here.
Oh, we certainly are. I'd like to start.
And
off
I think the options are limited. I think the options for later on are going to be like less than we think.
Okay.
That's usual with trolls. We're not going to be like, oh, I want double warders and this and that and the other thing.
Yeah, but also fuck them. Also, so let's go ahead. So, you know, if we're going to take advantage of guided fire, I mean, a slag troll seems like a logical choice with him. But what were you thinking, Bubba? As King of the North, I want to look at you for some guidance. You're sitting upon the iron. Well, in Canada, what would it be like? I don't know. It seems like it'd be a throne made of beer cans, perhaps. And
Molson Canadian beer
Molson,
cans.
thank you very much. What were you thinking as
They're
far
frozen together?
since you and Rich have been plotting against me since earlier today, what do you think the battle group ought to be?
I think we need to start with the most. Well, yeah, it's probably the most Canadian of models, and the most kingly Canadian of models, and that is the big old Glacier King.
Oh, you're gonna start with the Glacier King, you say?
Ooh.
I'm a loose cannon, John.
Well, you know,
Loose cannon.
you're taking a lot of chances here. You know, your credibility's on the line. The Glacier King, controversial model. There are entire parts of Racine, Wisconsin, that don't believe in the Glacier King. It's not this part. I mean, Casa John is firmly in the Glacier King camp.
I'm a understanding king, and I will talk to all 5 people that live in Racine, Wisconsin.
Oh, we're a feisty bunch.
All 5 of you.
Yep, we're feisty.
I'll explain. And both dogs.
Oh.
And the dog.
Oh, shit. What about the
No,
cats?
explain.
What about the fucking cat? What about both cats?
I don't talk to cats. They're the devil.
Oh, shit. They'll be talking to you, though. I promise you that. Anyway,
Anyway, Glacier King.
I brought up the Glacier King. Now, the Glacier King obviously has the mat of doom, which is the mat 5, but he has a lot of functionality to help overcome that.
My thought process is.
What about your process?
It's a late game melee piece.
Okay.
But it's all about the gun.
Okay.
Because you can snipe it for range 16, POW 14.
Oh snap!
And
Look at that, folks.
you can guided fire it to boost all its hits, and it's a rate of fire 3 gun.
Indeed.
And so that's really cool. And more importantly, it's got crit knockdown. So when you're getting essentially 3 free boosts to hits from guided fire, your chance to knock down something like, I don't know, a Warcaster, are significantly increased.
And from downtown, mind you, because that thing,
downtown Charlie Brown.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Charlie Brown, by the way, is an American character, so you need to be careful about that. There might be a tariff involved. So
Downtown Francois Johnson.
that sounds totally Canadian. I'm willing to give you that one. So
real quick
right.
from the chat room, we'd like to welcome official sponsor of the Painting with Mouth John show, Greenleaf Terrain, is in the house.
Oh shit, Greenleaf Terrain. You know,
hey.
we use metric terrain all the time. In fact, earlier today we had the metric terrain out, and Adam, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a sponsor on the show. You'll notice I still have your sponsorship right down there on the bottom, and that's super sweet. And thank you very much for pointing that out, Rich.
No problem.
So,
speaking of things that are super sweet, I think because Gunnbjorne is only a Fury 6 and he wants to cast a lot of stuff, I think he wants the Rune Bearer.
You think?
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Harmonious, 2 cost guided fire. Yeah, it's really good.
Seems good. Seems good.
Yep.
So we got a Rune Bearer in there now. Let's review our list for those people who are perhaps as drunk as I am. We have a Gunnbjorne, we have a Rune Bearer, and we have a Glacier King. That leaves us only 35 points to play with. I mean, that doesn't seem like that much, but it seems like but it is a lot at the same time. So where are we going to next? We've got a Glacier King for the knockback, knockdown gun, and plus all the love, and we have a Rune Bearer to help with the harmonious exaltation. We're still in the battle group phase, I think, at this point. What are you thinking, Rich? I'm going to go to Rich first, but Bubba, if you think he's wrong, just say, fuck you, Rich, you're wrong.
Whoa, that escalated quickly.
Fuck you, Rich, you're wrong.
Well, here's my idea. I think to take full advantage of this, because we're kind of like going all, full tilt Gunnbjorne here. I'm kind of leaning toward Dozer and Smig.
Oh, yes. We're hauling all the shit off the junk heap tonight.
Uh-oh,
So
wait a minute. Bubba doesn't like it. He just backed up from the screen.
Well,
I need another beer. You keep talking.
So Bubba.
It'll make sense when I get back.
So
Yeah, I think that was a threat, actually. Like, it better make sense when I get back.
So Bubba was so taken aback he needed more beer, which as a Canadian, that's a warning sign. So we have Dozer and Smig, who you may have never seen one on the table before. He's got an accurate on a Rat 6, so that brings him to a 2, but he doesn't have the benefit of the choir like the Judicator does, or like a Revenger has. He has he's got arcing fire. He's got a POW 14 gun, range 14, sniped out to range 18 because funny. And so what are you thinking here, Rich?
I think because his Animus gives him +2 inches to AoE ranged attack rolls, which Gunnbjorne could also use. Which let's see here, and he has an affinity Gunnbjorne. While Dozer and Smig is in Gunnbjorne's control area, he gains boosted blast damage rolls. I said goosted. I got distracted by Bubba's Canadian.
It's Canada.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think it seems to work, though. Usually, I don't know. See, the thing I'm debating between that and a bomber is what's in my head. What do you think, Bubba? I want to hear it.
So Dozer and Smig, you don't have to snipe. It's cool. But like a bomber, you have to, like, every turn to get any value, you have to cast snipe on it.
Yeah.
Right. Right. And we don't want to.
And like, he's so focus starved as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Dozer and Smig are speed 5 and they're shooting range 14. That's amazing.
Let's tentatively put him in the list. I think that Dozer and Smig, I think there's a lot of us out here that have Dozer and Smig because he's such a beautiful model. And who doesn't want to make Dozer and Smig into their list? Yeah, if yours was painted, it would look even ridiculous.
That's it. I gotta go get it.
I don't paint.
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous model.
I have
Dozer.
Dozer.
It's probably the most well done in terms of overall build and sculpt, and like the kit itself was so clean when I got it. It was just like,
man, I'll tell you what, if the Glacier King's kit was built half as decent as Dozer and Smig, I wouldn't be cursing the goddamn Glacier King every time I turn around.
I saw that.
Yeah, fuck that model.
I did see that.
Yeah, fuck that model. Do you have something to show us here, Rich? Hang on for a second. I'm going to put you on the Spencer cam here so everybody can see that. Wow, that's fucking gorgeous.
I did not paint this.
I was just going to say, you didn't paint that.
No. This is Joe Perez, one of our locals.
Joe's amazing.
Madge Shaman Studios.
Yeah.
He is something else here. I mean, look at that pig. He's having the time of his life.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's just beautiful. So let's put it back on the painting cam here. We're going to put Dozer and Smig in here now. Now, that takes us to, we have, that's 26 points left. We've got a couple of big hitters in this list, ladies and gentlemen. And but we're still maximizing that guided fire. We're talking about 4 shots so far that can benefit from that one spell. Are we, Bubba, Rich, do you think we're still in the battle group phase at this point?
I think
do we need an impaler?
It allows you to snipe Dozer and Smig and Glacier King both. Or it allows you, Captain Gunnbjorne with his critical devastation gun, to reach out a little bit further.
We could, let's just keep it on the back burner, I think.
I'll tell you what, do you want to put it in the list or do you want to put it in the back burner?
Back burner, because if we have 5 points at the end, that's our shoo-in.
Okay.
All right.
So I would say then that we are probably at a point where we're closing the battle group at this point. What are we bringing in? What exploits Captain Gunnbjorne right now?
What exploits? Are we trying to say what exploits Captain Gunnbjorne?
Well, I mean, if he's your caster, you want to exploit him as much as possible.
Do you want to go full retard, or do you want to go the safe route?
This podcast has been dedicated to full retard for the last 3 years. So let's bring it hard. Yeah, that one.
Are you
that one
sure?
tickled.
I want you to make sure. Like, I'll fax over the waiver form.
Okay, wait a second.
Okay.
All right, hang on. Bring it on. All right, I got it here. Let me give my pen. Okay. Let's see here. Menoth motherfucking John. Got it. Okay. We have signed off, and I'm faxing it back to you right now. What do you got for me?
I don't have a fax machine. This is Canada.
Okay, I've got a metric fax machine. It'll fit. It'll send it to your phone, eh?
So if you want to exploit Captain Gunnbjorne, go full fucking retard. You take, of course.
It's a hell of a build up. Who?
Double fucking Croak Raiders.
All right. Shit just got serious, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, he just sat back in his chair. I think we need a second to absorb all this. Because double fucking Croak Raiders.
Just having a smoke.
Yeah, I know, right? Are we talking full? We're talking full units here.
There's no other way to go.
Jesus Christ! I need a counselor. Ryan. Ryan, I need a counselor.
Yeah,
Are you sure? How do you feel about this particular move?
I think it's fucking balls out, man.
Balls out. Jesus Christ! We haven't had that since turn up the radio or whoever. Except balls to the wall, folks. There you go. We haven't had this kind of energy since the 1980s or 90s or whatever they were.
Rich, how do you feel about this? Your face was somewhat concerned.
I'm somewhat concerned because I really don't want to play against this list now.
I don't. I don't want to have them. I don't want to buy them and paint them.
No, I have one unit that's sitting here completely unpainted because I've been playing Ret and Cephalix.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Croak Raiders are the reason I hate rope. I'm just gonna put that out here.
Yeah. This is it's a little concerning because we could have snipe on them.
Mm-hmm. Cycled snipe.
You could cycle snipe.
Yeah.
Could we harmonious exaltation and hit both of them?
Oh, of course, absolutely.
Oh boy, that's bad.
So you could be like, I'm gonna upkeep snipe for one,
mm-hmm.
and then this unit's gonna go crazy and shoot,
mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna harmonious exaltate. I'm gonna cast snipe on the other unit for one, and then I'm gonna do that.
I'm using my fingers.
And then I'm gonna cast guided fire for 3, and the Glacier King's gonna shoot its gun 3 times. I'll boost it to hit, knock some things down.
Yep. Fucking A.
And then you camp one. Camp one.
Oh,
don't die.
Yeah, camp one.
You know that's a great Canadian tradition to do more with less.
We have to.
The country's been doing that shit for years.
Well, we have 10 points left.
I know, right? So
are we gonna keep pushing this toward crazy and take a unit of highwaymen?
That's not enough snipe though.
Yeah, we're all out of snipe. We're out of snipe.
Yeah.
Because highwaymen are only range 8 base. It's like,
yeah.
How many points do we have left?
We have
10 exactly.
10 points. With double croaks, we still have 10 points
yeah, I know.
left?
It's because croaks are stupid.
Okay. Do we need Janissa for double walls?
That'll keep the croaks alive a little bit.
Well, it'll keep the croaks alive, or you could place it in front of the Glacier King in an effort to keep things from charging in on the Glacier King. I don't. Are there better uses for that though? We have 10 points left. Would a slag troll in the battle group help us? Although we don't have an impaler, so we don't have a good way to make the slag walk out and touch somebody in a bad place. This is
only range 8.
So, God, with the double Croak Raiders, you have.
I got it. I have an idea. I don't know if you want to go here.
Well,
what about Dunia not?
Before you say, God, we have to have a safety word before you start going there, ladies and gentlemen. We have to have a fucking safety word. If you're gonna break that shit out, our safe word here on Painting with Menoth John tends to be Kraken is our safety word. But I'm a little worried about that at this point because we've shared that with a lot of people. Anything could happen. So you're suggesting a unit of the Dunian knot.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it.
They're new, so people may not be completely familiar with them yet.
Mm-hmm.
They come out this month, I think.
Yep, Puppet Master on a stick.
Yeah. They have there's 3 of them.
I already own 2 units. Like they're amazing.
Oh jeez. Magic ability 5, which doesn't really matter that much. They can choose a friendly living model base to base, and that heals D3, which is going to be nice to keep the Glacier King alive.
Yep.
and also Puppet Master.
Mhm.
Range 10 spell. You can re-roll one or more dice from a command check, attack, or damage roll, and they have that times 3. Yeah, that seems pretty legit.
This seems amazing on Dozer and Smig.
Since we're going to be
It's-
running a little hot, they also
So
have
it
Wild
seems
Communion.
amazing. It seems amazing on all 3 of your battle group because like Gunnbjorne, you want to get that crit dev.
Yep.
Glacier King, you want to get that crit knockdown. And Dozer and Smig, you just want to hit something.
You just want to fucking hit something. I am fully entrenched in the Dunian Knot camp on this one.
All right, good. I think
So we got 7 points left.
7 points left. We have yet to add a stone.
I don't think.
I don't think we want the stone. In
I
this
don't
one.
think we're taking one.
I don't think
Nope.
we are either, for the same reason I don't take a stone with Fire Mountain, is that I think he has a tough time keeping it full. I think he has a tough time taking advantage of it. So we're gonna say behind me Satan on the stone. So fuck you, stone, on this list.
Special announcement quick from the chat room. Special shout out, happy birthday to Mini Painter Rink. Today is his birthday, so welcome. Thanks for spending the time of your birthday hanging out with us.
So I'm gonna put this out here on the. I'm gonna put the face cam back up in terrible blurriness. Holy shit! I don't know what the fuck I did to the face cam. It's broken out of. Wow, this is terrible. So we're gonna put that away. But hey, Ron.
Ron,
So, boy, I don't know what I did to the rig here. I messed something up with the focus, that's for sure. So here we are. We've got the Dunian Knot. We have. I'm trying to fix the focus on this one here. All right, there we go. So we still have 7 points left. If we're not going to go with a stone, and we have Croak
I got
Raiders.
it. I got
Oh,
it.
I know.
I got 2 of the 5.
Yeah, two
think I know where it's coming.
Crocs, 2 Croc docs.
No,
Oh, fuck
Whoa.
you.
you gotta take Pendrake,
oh no,
and Pendrake gives the Croaks boosted to hit against War Beasts, and you're like, "Hey, Legion of Everblight, fuck you."
Fuck you. How you like me now?
Yep, I'm firmly with the Victor Pendrake camp here.
trying to find him. There he is.
Yep.
Well, why don't we put a Croc doc in here for the fun of one of these 2 units who's not getting the Victor Pendrake? Let's give them Tough and Undead.
You know what? We should let John have input on this list. Yeah.
Well, it would be pretty much. I provide the audience and the talent. I just sit back here and be beautiful.
Fair. What do we have,
26
2 points left.
26 people are watching this stream. What the fuck? Anyway,
We have 2 points left.
we have 2 points left.
Yep.
Maximus for ultimate walls.
Just for shits.
No.
No, come on. He's the best
Oh,
pig in the
geez.
world.
We have oh boy, this is interesting.
Reluke Moreclaw without a jack. No, that doesn't make any sense.
No, what? No.
A gremlin swarm. No.
Yeah, how about? Yeah, I think the Merc Minion solos group is probably where this is going to come from.
I don't know. You could.
What about Lanissa Rissel?
Fashizzle My Nizzle would be good because she can give Glacier when he gets all rowdy. He can get up a couple more inches.
Yeah.
It's also even more fuck you Legion.
I'm all about that.
It's an idea.
I'm all about fucking Legion. I hate them.
Yeah, I hate them too. I'm not saying it's a good idea. It's just an idea.
No, I use Lanissa Rissel actually reasonably frequently in my troll lists, especially with the Doomies, just to kind of give them a little bit of that extra love to get up in there. What is?
I don't mind Lanissa. The problem is trolls have just like no good, like not many 2-point solo options. Like it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's all the 3-point region is where everything is.
Yeah.
I don't think we need whelps because we have Dooney and Knot. Swamp Gobbers? What do we think about that?
What about a couple of Gobber chefs?
It's not going to work
Oh,
because
everything we have is
will.
snacky.
It will because Croak Raiders.
I thought Croak Raider. I thought it has to be friendly faction.
No,
Croak
don't.
Raiders are friendly faction to Goblin Chefs.
Yeah,
No,
but Stu's
Oh,
on
is it
doesn't
friendly
work.
faction War Beast? No, because
it's
it isn't.
through the War Beast, I believe.
Oh.
let me check.
I don't mind the
No.
Lannister Whistle. The only other option would be like double Feral Geist or something bad.
You could. I mean, that gets you to use the Glacier King a little bit longer. Though, if it goes to that point, it's probably not going to help you. So Gobber Chef is
No, fuck that. Doesn't work.
friendly
Doesn't work.
warrior models gain comfort food. It's
No,
nope.
fuck that. It's for friendly warriors. I mean, for friendly war beasts. Friendly
You know-
faction
you know
war
what
beasts.
You can feed a troll to a troll. You can't feed a
Hold on.
minion to a troll.
Yeah.
Hold on, I was just thinking. So with our double Croaks that we want to hot swap snipe between,
Yep.
we don't have snipe options available really for the Glacier King or Gunnbjorne. So like, we don't have it. We need an Impaler.
Okay, so we
So-
can drop
The Dunian knot goes away then.
Witch Dock. Oh no, Duty not stand. We can drop the Witch Dock Croc, and that gives us 5 points to have an Impaler.
Yeah,
Fair
it
enough.
sucks because the Croaks will die more, but
There's so many of them though.
the Croaks
There's
are
20
our
there's
screen.
20 of them.
Yeah, there's 2 units, and they are our screen.
And yes, I think it's fine. I think it's really good. Wow, that's a hell of a
okay with
damn
it.
list.
I'm okay with it. I think
So Captain Gunnbjorne with a Rune Bearer, the Glacier King in Dozer and Smig, with a Troll Impaler. We have Pendrake loving up on the Croak Raiders, and because one Croak Raiders isn't enough, let's have 2 Croak Raiders. And then we add a Dunian Knot because they're standing behind Gunnbjorne, Dozer and Smig, and the Glacier King, given the puppet strings for all the love. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, 55 points of Gunny double Ds.
Who doesn't love double D's?
Wow, that's a great list. I think that's a devastating list. I probably will not buy a second. No, I'm not going to buy the parts to this, but I can proxy the shit out of them here at Ron's Pub.
That looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it does.
Honestly.
It really does. Against Hordes, this list is a terror.
Oh, yeah.
This
oh,
list
for sure.
This list is a big bucket of Hordes hate. Holy shit!
Like Circle and Legion.
Fuck
No
you.
bueno.
Fuck you. No bueno at all. No bueno at all. So let's back out of this shit. Okay, we're saving that. So if you are a patron of the Painting with Menoth John show, you will get this list in the patron feed. So I will put this list up, and you will never see it again. We will never talk of it again, unless we talk about it again. But it will be in the patron feed, www.patreon.com/MenothJohn. $1 or more per episode will get you access to that kind of tech. All right, so
I seem to recall that same message being said last time I was on, and you guys were like, I'm going to put Fire Mountain on there, and we're never going to talk about it again. Unless we talk about it again.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about it every fucking Painting with Menoth John show for the next, 2 months.
consistency is not our long suit on PwMJ. Let's go ahead and let's talk about. So we're going to save the Grolar for last because blub, blub, blub. And we're going to move on over to the Protectorate of Goddamn Menoth. And we're going to call
Protector of motherfucking Menoth.
We're going to call this hand job.
I thought it was just hand judge.
No, hand job. Hand job. It's only got one name. I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks. It's hand job. And we're making a 50-point list, goddammit. All right, so hand job. We're talking about, of course, the Hand of Judgment. So for those of you who don't know what the Hand of Judgment is, I'm sorry for you. But it is a where is it? God damn it. Those are goddamn
Right here.
there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Those are. Why isn't it showing me Warjack? That's a fucking avatar.
You have to pick a caster first, John.
Jesus. Okay, Fiora 2. Is there?
I mean, we were gonna pick it anyway, so I mean, P Fiora, go home, Mark. You're drunk.
Exactly. You're fucking wrong.
Mark Q is drunk.
So we're gonna put there. Now we can show what the Hand of Judgment looks like. I honestly don't think there is as good a caster as Fiora 2. First off, she can bond with it. Second off, you want a Fiora with her for the special issue because all of its flamethrowers are bonus. They get the extra die, or was it boosted?
Boosted to hit on range.
Boosted, so it's boosted to hit. And then it's also, there you go. You can get the 4 focus if you want to bond with it or not. We'll decide later on in the course of this list building whether or not we want to bond with it or not. So it has fuel for the flames. So if you are within 5 inches of this model, add plus 2 damage to the roll. So that gets the stick up to power 22 because you have to assume the choir. And the flamethrower up to POW 18 because you have to assume for the choir.
It's so gross.
It's so fucking good. It's totally legit. It's underpowered, overpriced at 10 points. The special issue Fiora, that gets that means it can be bonded. And then if it is in Fiora's control area, the model gains the boosted ranged attack rolls. And with Blazing Wrath, which is a thing here, we already talked about that. This model can charge without spending focus or being forced if its charge target is suffering the fire continuous effect. I hear the Fiora 2 has no idea how to set shit on fire.
Nah. Neither does Hand of Judgment.
No.
No way.
And then the Reach stick has Flame Burst, which is the same thing that the Avatar has. So you kill a thing, everything within 1 inch starts on fire, which you can then charge for free, which is super legit and totally sweet.
And then takes plus 2 to damage rolls when they're on fire.
Right, because it's all fair. It should probably be an 8 point, Jack. I mean, let's be honest. This is barely acceptable at 10 points.
I know your name is Menoff John. Are you fucking high right now?
This is one of the most egregiously underpriced Jacks this side of the Avatar.
Can I have Ruin for 6 points?
I know, right? Because it's equivalent.
Can I have Mulg for 7?
I know. This is the Jack. You know, I had decided I wasn't going to be collecting Protectorate anymore. I might have to buy this Jack.
Have you seen the model?
Gorgeous.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Oh, it's insane.
Yeah.
No, have you actually held it?
No, I have not.
Oh
It's the Dozer. It's the Dozer and Smeg of Warmachine.
Well, then I have to own it.
That model is the most gorgeous Warjack. Oh, it's insane.
Oh, good. And
so good.
Does it have flags that won't fall off like the Guardian?
Oh my god.
Because it's made out of mostly resin. Yes.
Yeah. Good. Excellent. Cool. I'm in. I'm all in. All right. So, I'm goddamn Menoth John, and I'm going to start off. I think an interesting way for us to discuss this, Jack, is for me to build the list that I played earlier today, and then we can discuss where we might have done things wrong. Okay?
Okay.
I won with this list. I'll be very honest with you. But if you guys have different opinions, I would like to hear about them. So I put the Hand of Judgment and Adjudicator in this list. Now, a lot of people will play Fiora 2 with just Adjudicator and then bond the Adjudicator. I bonded the Adjudicator in this list as well. And then what I did is I also added a small unit acquire, because I don't know why I would want a full unit acquire. I put a full unit of Temple Flame Guard.
Fire it up.
Yep, with their UA, because I hear that's good.
Pretty good.
Sounds good.
And then I went ahead and I added a unit of Zealots, because a guy told me one time that they were pretty good.
They're dicks.
They're kind of dicks. Anytime somebody tells me in Protectorate that they're dicks, I add them to the list. And then I added where does the solos? I added a rack, because I need more focus. I added a vassal. I added a vassal mechanic. All those things are pretty good. I still got 6 points. You know, this is terrible. I got all these points. I'm going to add a Merc. I'm going to add let's see, where is he? Where's that? Rupert goddamn Carvolo, the Piper of Menoth. We're going to add him in there.
I fucking hate that guy.
I know, me too. I make fun of him all the time when I see him, but
I can't take him in Kador because I want him, but Kador burned his house down.
I hear that Ayan and Holt are good, so I put them in there too because random. Anyway, so that's my list. I have the Fiora, I have the Hand of Judgment and the Judicator. I have a set of racks. I have the Vassal, a Vassal Mechanic, Rupert Carvolo, Choir, a small one, full unit of Temple Flame Guard, full unit of Zealots with the Monolith Bear, and then Ayan and Holt. So the way that this is actually based off of a list that I call Fiora Firebomb, which I've had a lot of success with. And what it doesn't have is the Hand of Judgment, and what the Hand of Judgment replaces is a full unit of Bastions with Big Brother.
So, I like the list. I do. My only change, and this is only because the painting with Manoth Johnso is ahead of the times. They are cool, they are hip, they are happening.
We're fucking
They don't
bleeding
fuck
edge.
around.
We're fucking bleeding edge.
All right? They are the #1 leading edge show for Warmachine and Hordes out there.
Oh, we're way
And
we're way bigger than
so-
Mom. Yeah.
So
Anyway.
you would certainly
Mhm.
not have a Judicator, but you would have a Revelator.
ooh,
So-
it's close. The only issue is, do you want to talk about something that hasn't even been hinted at a release date yet?
So let's let's explore it. Let's assume that it has Grolar status. That it has not yet sunk to the bottom of the South China Sea. And let's replace that Judicator with a Revelator. And let's talk about
Unfortunately, it costs 1 more point.
so we lose a point. That's fine. Where's the Revelator? God damn it.
It's under the R's for Revelator.
It's the one that's
below
red that I
it's
can't
below
take.
Judicator.
It's the one. So I lose the racks. Whatever. Okay, so the Revelator has the same POW 20 fists, so you can get all the POW 24 love that you want to get with the Ignite and the Choir. God damn, that's some of the best goddamn dirty sex I've ever had. Is hitting somebody at POW Strength 24. That is some good shit right there. And then so we have Ferreratory. The only reason you picked this, Bubba, is to make me say Ferreratory.
Fact.
This
I know
model,
you don't know how to say it.
this model
I
ignores.
think it's just ferritory.
Yeah, sounds like a ferret. So it's like a little smelly rodent. The model ignores concealment, camouflage, stealth. Additionally, this model's weapons gain magical weapons. Wow, that's fucking good. While its S system is disabled. So that kind of does that obviate the need for Iona and Holt?
Yep, ditch him.
Because
Don't worry, I had a plan for this.
Okay, so Iona and Holt. The only reason that Iona and Holt are in the list is to provide Judicator with magical weapons for its AOEs to snipe out things like Feralgeist. Right, Ryan?
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. So
Or Crixian's shenanigans.
okay, so Bubba, King of the North, my liege, do you agree?
Indeed.
Do you agree with the axing of Iona and Holt in this list?
It hurts because Ion and Holt are amazing.
Yep. Yeah.
But I do agree with it.
Okay, so we're going to put that away. And now that gives us 4 points and a Revelator. What do you suggest, my liege, to replace them with?
Again, painting with Manoth John.
Yes.
The most leading edge show.
We're
out there for
bleeding
Warmachine
edge.
and Hordes.
Bleeding edge. Goddamn bleeding edge.
And you should take Iris, the Flame Guard hero.
Ah, I see what you're doing here. So we have seen...
Because that guy, first of all, that's the most gorgeous fucking model in the
Oh
world.
my god, it's so amazing.
It's so amazing. I'm like, I just want to play Manoth just for that
I
guy. I
have
want a whole army of him.
I have dirty dreams about how awesome he looks.
Indeed.
So Pyrrhus, the Flame Guard. Now I've got Pyrrhus, the Flame Guard hero, and the Temple Flame Guard in here. So let's review. Let's review for folks that don't know what Pyrrhus does. He gives them Relentless Charge. Now, what was Relentless? That gives them Pathfinder, which is something that we always struggle with in Protectorate, is that Pathfinder. So now we can have Pathfinder on the Zealots as well as Pathfinder on the Temple Flame Guard. This seems like a good idea.
Or you can have Pathfinder on the Temple Flame Guard on the turn they charge and tough.
Oh fuck! Jesus.
Ooh.
Did you just Menoff John? Was that a small talking to yourself of like, oh God, yes.
No, wait a second. I need to.
Oh God, yes.
Guys, I need to turn off my mic for a second.
It's okay. Take all the time you need.
It won't be more than 3-4 seconds.
Oh my God!
And he's done. All right.
I'm back. Oh Jesus Christ! So I'm gonna put the one of our special guests here on the Pain with Math John show is Luchador Bottle Opener, and Luchador Bottle Opener would like to comment on this. Oh yeah, man, you got to go with the Purist. That's what I'm telling you, man. The Purist, it's the only way to go. So you listen to me. I am Luchador Bottle Opener, and I say you put Purist in this list. You look at these stats. 15-15, that don't even begin to say how good he is. He got the unyielding, you got the rapid strike, set defense. Shit, this guy's good. So you listen to me, Luchador Bottle Opener. You put this guy in the list. I out of here. Bye. There you go. Luchador Bottle Opener. He approves.
The Luchador Bottle Opener is wise.
He approves. So I'm going to go with Luchador Bottle Opener on this one. And Dorkson goes, what did I miss? Literally, you can come for the whole show, but you can only need the edge. Anyway, so we're going to put Purist in this list. Rich, do you have a better idea than this? I don't.
No, if you're bringing Temple Flame Guard, you should bring Paris. I mean, the guy's amazing.
He's a monster too. He's a monster.
Yeah, he's a monster.
So we got we got 1 point left. I'm thinking we're putting racks in. Bubba.
Putting the racks back in.
Yeah, we're putting the racks back in. Oh my God,
I think I'm missing something here. Vessel Mechanic and Rupert. That's what I'm missing in my version of this here.
God, I don't want to buy another Colossal, Bubba. Jesus, I don't want to buy another Colossal. But this is just better.
Hold on. How many Vanquishers do you own?
2.
Sweet. Rip the guns off. Glue them on top of your Judicator. Boom. Revelator.
Boom. And each and every TO will have to take it because it is. Jesus.
I am not buying. I want to play Harkovich Double Victor, and I am not buying a single Victor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna buy 2 Kador Mortar Crews and glue them on top of my conquests.
And anybody that disavows that, they suck. This is strictly. You know what, Ryan?
Yeah.
You can be glad I didn't have this list earlier today.
I would be crying if
this list is strictly better. Holy shit.
Better.
So this is hand job.
The Revelators like, oh, you have stealth? I don't care.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is hand job. This is a list we're going to talk a lot about on the Painting with Men off the John show. When you get the hand job, you might as well just pass out because you just say that's enough. And so, ladies and gentlemen, Fiora, I'm not flipping you off. It just looks like I am. Fiora to the Hand of Judgment, the Revelator, Vassal of Menoth, the Vassal Mechanic, Rupert Carvolo. Given that double it's a double dip of his Pathfinder and love. The love of Rupert Carvolo is different than the love of a square. Anyway, the Pyrrhus, we have the Rax, we have the Choir, we have a full Temple Flame Guard, and we have the full Holy Zealots. I don't know what to do with that. That's amazing. Bubba, you are the King of the North.
I think I'm short. I think I'm short 2 points down here. What am I doing?
What are you missing?
No. Well, if I knew what it is.
Do you have the Zealot UA?
Yep. Monolith Bearer.
Do you have a small choir?
TFG UA.
Yep.
Choir.
Small choir.
Wait a minute. That can't be who I'm missing. Am I really missing the choir?
You fucked up,
I am.
Kid.
I'm missing the choir.
You're done.
No.
You're done goofed.
How
Choir
you can
men
tell
off minimum.
how to
There
tell
we go.
Rich has never played Protector before. He's missing the choir. Oh my god, I want to play this. Rich,
Yeah,
you suck for missing the choir. Ryan,
I can't. I'm sorry.
Ryan, we might have to proxy this later on.
All right.
I have to
I
get up in
think
the morning. though.
alternate names for this list.
There are no.
We could do It
and-
Burns When I Touch Myself. We could do an old fashioned.
No, it burns. It burns when I touch you.
I like hand job though. It's pretty
hand
Hand
jobs.
job's good.
pretty good.
All right, so
Concise.
for those of you who are patrons because you love to support the show, think about hand job. And hand job could be yours for the low price of $1 or $2 per episode. Fuck yeah.
Hand jobs are good.
Hand jobs are good. I don't think there's a man who's listening to the show that would go on the opposite side of that. So so now it's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's 8:06. Rich, do you need to get in the beer?
Oh nope, I just filled up the rest.
Okay.
I'm good.
I actually do.
Okay, so Bubba, you take a beer break.
Yeah, and I'm gonna grab. Rich, what's that beer you gave me? The Trader Joe's. That's what I'm grabbing.
Oh, it's good. Trader Joe's.
I haven't had it
Vintage
yet.
Ale.
I haven't had it yet. So that's. What I'm
Oh,
grabbing.
cool. I want to hear what you think of it. Good.
Yeah, sweet.
So while Bubba's away, let's talk very briefly. I'm going to try and figure out why my face cam is so screwed up right now. God, that's really weird. So if you're seeing me now, you're seeing me in total legit-vision. This is not good. So that's there. Let's see if I can fix this. Oh, there you go.
Mr. Jenny McCollum in the chat room seems to think that Ryan behind you is your son, which is kind of funny.
Oh, that's funny. No. That is our minister of great times. That is Ryan Goes. There you go. Should you be talking about hand jobs with your son in the studio? Jesus. Should I be talking about hand jobs with your wife in the studio? That's the bigger question. So, by the way, Mr. Jenny McCollum, I'm happy you are here because it makes me feel a whole lot less creepy.
Oh, we got a guest on
Uh,
the episode. There he is.
oh, Pickles! Yay,
That is
Pickles!
Pickles the cat.
Love
And,
Pickles the cat.
He's an excellent cat. He's a good kitty.
Aw, he's a tuxedo. I
So I
love
don't know
he
if anyone
is.
knows. Look how fancy this beer is. It's got the cage.
Ooh. Did you
Got the
like?
So, a little about this beer that Bubba is cracking open.
Oh,
Ooh,
fuck
nice.
yeah!
It is Trader Joe's Vintage Ale. It is a Belgian dark ale.
Fucking hate you.
And it's only available at Trader Joe's, and I think it is 8% or 8 or 9%.
It is 9%. Yeah.
9%. It's fermented in the bottle.
Trying to get you on
and-
camera, Ryan.
Oh,
What's crazy about this is that it is
there's Rich's cat.
actually made by Unibrew out of Montreal.
That's some shit right there.
Canadian.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
and
yeah!
of course, so it's awesome.
It's no Molson
and,
Canadian though.
No,
That shit.
the craziest part. Oh, Molson Canadian's terrible. The craziest part about the whole thing is that it retails for $6.
Yeah, this is the original. What is it? $3 Chuck, the red wine and stuff they have there.
Yep.
That's some shit right there. So hey,
Those
thank
are
you.
Fighting words, Rich. Fighting words. National beverage of Canada.
Fucking Canada, they're ready to fight you at any moment until they have to fight
Yeah.
you.
Pickles will take you on.
Canada will.
That cat will defeat me because I'm allergic to it.
I tell you what, Canada will fight you until you learn their military secret, and then they'll launch their plane against you. So you don't stand a chance against Al Qaeda. I'll tell you that right now. All right,
Nice.
folks. This is one of the best episodes of Men with John that Pain with Men with John that I haven't been sober for. So let's go ahead and let's move on to the next one. I hear
Ryan,
that.
you need to pound that a little harder back there.
Fuck, I've had enough to drink. I'll tell you what.
Ryan should get you another one then.
No.
Ryan, fuck, get on it, Ryan.
No,
Fucking
Ryan,
flip it.
sit the fuck down. Anyway,
Come on,
so
I want tomorrow morning around like 9 a.m. when I'm like just coming off the busy stuff in the morning,
Yeah.
and John is just waking up, and he signs on to onto Skype, and he says, "God, I'm hungover."
Yeah, fuck
That's
this
what
shit.
I want to see
Like,
tomorrow.
No, fuck
And
that.
if that doesn't happen, Ryan, you have failed.
There's every reason to believe there's a Warmachine game that's going to happen after this show tonight.
Nice.
I'm just going to throw that out there. Just going to throw that out there. And my adjudicator is totally going to play proxy for a Revelator. And
Nice.
we're gonna throw this shit out there. Anyway, so this is a fucking podcast, god damn it. And we're serious business. Fuck. Listen
Yeah.
and so they released a model called no, they haven't. It's called the Grolar. Fuck
beer's
you,
good.
Kador.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, so we have to. I'm going to call this one Grolar Double D.
Grolar Double D it is.
Grolar Double D. New Army Grolar Double D. And we're going to. So I started doing Zumba with my girlfriend. And you want to see somebody have a full body seizure. You got to see this guy doing Zumba. And that just. There's a lot of that double D nonsense going on in that hip hop music that these kids these days.
I think the patrons should get a video of you doing Zumba.
Oh.
I think that's an adequate reward.
It's a full body seizure. It's a lot like Elaine from the Seinfeld. Yes. So if you want to see me doing Zumba, then you better be. There better be some $10 donations at the Patreon. Anyway, so, Jenny just told me to shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
Whoops.
I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry.
You dissed Zumba.
Oh no, I love Zumba.
That's what you did.
I do Zumba, and I'm not good at it, but I do it for Belinda because I want to have the sexy body for the girlfriend, and.
I want to
Fair.
see Menal John dance the blurred lines.
No, you want to see me do the Zumba to "Watch Me" by Silento. That's some good shit right there. You gotta watch me whip, then you gotta watch me nay nay. Anyway, so
Oh wow, we have derailed. All right.
Oh.
anyway, so Grolar,
Oh.
Grolar.
It's almost 9:15 Eastern time,
Gotta
so we
watch
should probably.
me whip. Then you got me white nay nay. Anyway, so there you go.
I need to start drinking more.
So which of the casters from the irrelevant faction of Kador do you think the
So,
Grolar is best at?
That's actually a big thing right now. Like a little sidetrack, but like people are like Kador sucks balls, and like people are shit on Kador so hard, and they don't like
Excuse me.
they haven't won anything in a long time. Like
I gotta do the
granted,
stanky leg.
That makes sense. But I'm coming back to Kador. I'm gonna try to. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna save the faction, but
Oh, ladies and gentlemen,
save the faction.
Bubba, Jamie P. of the North.
Jamie P plays fucking Legion now.
Jamie P. plays Guild Ball.
Fact. Fact.
Anyway, so
Very true.
so we're talking about Kador now. Bubba, I don't know anything about Kador, and I used to have Kador. I sold that shit the first opportunity I had.
Okay, let me tell you what we do with Kador,
Oh,
okay?
in the mother
All right,
Russia.
so,
Yeah.
this is, let me tell you, I am Bubba's special advisor on Kador, okay? My name is Francois Pequa, okay? And I
Okay.
am formerly from Soviet Union, okay? So I know all about Kador. So in Kador, we have big pointy axes. We hit you in the face. And we have guns sometimes, but we never hit you with them. So in Kador, we hit you really hard.
In mother Russia, guns
In
hit
Soviet
you.
Kador, in Soviet Kador, guns don't hit you.
I feel like this is just like a really big build up to a Discount Games Incorporated sponsor ad.
I wish I was sponsored by anybody. Pay my own way. All right. What was your question, John?
So
Like he
we're gonna
remembers
build.
now.
We're gonna
Stop
build.
fucking laughing.
We're gonna build.
Serious business.
We're gonna build this fucking list against this theoretical jack called the Grolar. Which warcaster are we taking?
All right, Rich, you go first, and then I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. I don't know dick about Kador.
Tyrone.
So, yeah, you take Tyrone is who you take.
Long dick
So
style.
it looks like he has a cannon that seems decent, and he hits at POW 18, which also seems decent. He has Virtuoso, and he has some knockdown stuff. So we want to take something that synergizes with that, and he's only 9 points, and he has Fleet, which makes him +2 movement. Okay. If I know anything about this game, it's not taking the stuff that's kind of bad and making it decent. It's taking the stuff that's already good and exploiting that to off the rails. So I think we need something, and you probably know this better than me, something that will speed up that jack even more.
That's part of it. Part of it.
Oh,
So I'm on the right track.
He's fucking
All right.
with you.
You are.
He's
But you just gotta go. You just gotta exploit it to all the ends of the earth.
But-
And I'll sidetrack here and say the Grolar, in its mythical form, which doesn't exist, is actually slightly playable with Zerkova 1. But we're not going to do that today because fuck that. I hate Zerkova 1.
Watch me Zerkova. Watch me
No.
Zerkova 1.
The
Watch me
answer is
Zerkova. Watch me Zerkova 1.
our Warcaster here, we're going to go old school.
Oh shit.
And he's still really good. He just doesn't get played a lot.
Vlad
I-
2.
I think he needs to get played more.
Vlad 2.
Oh,
Vlad 1.
Oh!
all right.
Not Strakov. Vlad 1.
I played Strakov the other day against a listener in the or a viewer in the chat, Combo Smite Mark, and I was actually on his podcast earlier today. But fuck, we won't talk about that. Fuck his podcast. This is Painting with John. And,
Oh!
he's got a good podcast. It's enjoyable. It's Canadian.
Fuck that.
And I played Strakov against Harbinger, and it sucked balls. And I killed him on turn 2. So fuck you, Mark.
Mark says it was embarrassing.
You need to have me on. I can play you some fucking stuff that'll make Protectorate look good. Anyway, so there you go. So we got Vladimir Sapisi. Sounds a little Italian, actually.
Vladimir Joe Pesci. Got it.
Vladimir Joe Pesci, the Dark Champion.
No, the Dark Prince.
Oh, the Dark Prince. Oh, I'm sorry.
The Dark Champion is Vlad 2. We're Vlad 1.
All right. God damn it. Warcaster.
So while John's trying to figure out how to use War Room, he has a 2 hand weapons that are POW 13, POW 10. He has parry, Blood Boon, which is pretty cool. Blood of Kings, which is broken as shit. Makes him amazing. Boundless Charge, which is going to work awesome with the Grolar, because no one expects a Kador Jack to come at you from across the table. Razorwind, whatever. Signs Importance. Who doesn't like Signs Importance?
I hear that's good.
Yep. Windwall. Okay, cool. And the feat is where
Windwall is what you proc with the Blood Boon. You kill something, and then you're like, "Oh, Blood Boon for free," and then you can't shoot me with non-magical guns.
pretty sweet.
I remember a day when Signs Importance and Blood of King were 3 each, and you could cast them each turn because somehow
Why can't I have that now?
somehow that was okay. Jesus. Oh God.
So if we
almost killed the king there.
Yeah, he's dead now. For his feat, Warjacks and his battle group, beginning their activations in the control area, double their base speed and can run or charge without spending focus. So if we have this speed 4 Grolar, that doubles to 8. And then he has fleet, so then he's at 10.
Go on.
And then we have boundless charge, so then he's at 12. And then he's charging, so he's hitting something 15 inches away, 15 and a half, because he does not have reach. But yeah, 15 and a half seems legit.
So
then when he hits you, he knocks you down.
And he'll never get played because he's never going to be released.
You're knocked down. So then he has Virtuoso. So you're knocked down, and he shoots his guns over you into something else.
And then he'll never be released.
Never, ever. This is all hypothetical, people.
All right, so we're going to put a Grolar in this list because that's why we're here.
Fact.
All right, so Grolar. Do we want 2 Grolars in this list?
This is Kador. Only one Jack.
Only one Jack.
But this is the Painting with Menoth John show.
Hey, wait a minute. This is
two Jacks.
I think Bubba's onto something here. This is the Painting with Mouth John show. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Don't freak out, okay?
Yeah.
What's the safe word? Kraken.
Kraken.
Please go. Please go where I want this to go.
I want to bring 2 Grolars.
Okay, you're halfway there.
Kraken.
You want to bring
Kraken.
3 Grolars?
You want to bring 4.
No,
You want to bring
You
4
want to bring
Grolars.
4 Grolars.
no, I don't. I want to put the second Grolar in a different place.
Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, I need you all to take a step back from the radio. If you're driving the car, I want you to pull over right now. If you are in the fast lane, I want you to cut across all 3 lanes, unless you're on the QEW, in which case, if you cut across all 3, you're fucked, and you're dead.
You're probably
That's
dead.
because the QEW is 4 lanes. but,
Your name is Tim Hortons. You're going to be associated with shitty donuts and bad coffee for the rest of your life, and you're going to be fucking dead. So, so we're going to put 2 Grolars in, but I would assume that one of them is going to be driven by our Lord and Savior, whatever the fuck that junior is.
Kovnik Andrei Malakov.
He's a
Malakov.
solo. So
That is correct.
we're going to put him in, and we're going
Malakov gets 1.
he gets a Grolar.
So he's gonna get his own.
So many fucking Grolars.
Yep.
All right.
Already,
minute.
the Kador players have left the building. Ladies and gentlemen, we had 24 viewers. We now have 21. That means we had 3 Kador listeners, and they left.
I don't know. My only complaint about this. Wait a minute. Malakov has something to speed up speed, also, doesn't he?
Red line.
Let's talk about it.
Yep.
Let's talk about it.
I knew it. I was gonna say the second Grolar doesn't benefit from the feet.
Oh, but he does.
So
Oh
he has
boy.
red line is +2 speed and +2 strength. So that Grolar on Malakov is speed 6, POW 20.
Oh.
And then he can fleet. So he charges 9, and then he can fleet to charge 11, and then a half-inch melee.
Ladies and
See,
And
gentlemen,
shoot the
shit.
gun.
ladies and gentlemen, we
And
have.
Malakov can just load him up, right? Like,
It's at times like this I have to take the microphone into my hand. I can't just have it on a stand, and I have to talk to the people. I have to talk to the people like I'm serious. Ladies and gentlemen, we have unlocked Kador here tonight. At this point in time, I want to say out to the Legion players and the Crix players out there that we're sorry for what we've done here on the show tonight. We've broken the game, and it turns out that breaking the game involves 2 Grolars and Malakov. Now, the only way that I can help you with all this is I want you to reach out. The internet is a thing, and that you're on it, and there are support groups out there for Grolar players or non-Grolar players. So Retribution players or players who drink Miller Genuine Draft, I want you to reach out there, and I want you to say, it's okay. There can be 2 Grolars in a single list. And I'm going to turn it back over to you, to Bubba, King of the North, and Rich.
So, yes. Basically, the main point for the Grolars in this list
I'm a little
is to horribly exploit Sign's importance.
Which they will.
With the guns. So because, fun fact, if people don't know, Grolar's gun is rate of fire 5.
Whoa.
It sure is.
And every time you spend a focus to buy a gun attack, you get 2. So it's a rate of fire 5. So you give it 3, it makes a shot. So what you do is you charge for 1. Unless you boundless charge it, then charge for free. Or you have fuel, then you charge for free. So you charge, and you hit the thing you charged, and you knock it down. And then you can shoot the gun, and then you buy a shot, which gets you 2 shots, and then you buy a shot, and that gets you 2 more shots.
That seems pretty
That's
legit.
1 Grolar, 3 focus, 6 attacks, all under Sign's importance. It still has a bit of trouble hitting because it's only RAF 4, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, but you know
Get
what?
over it.
We have 2 of them, so we're going to have 10 shots. So a couple are going to get through.
So how do you get to...
We're only at the battle groups, ladies and gentlemen, on the Painting with Matt John show. We're at the fucking battle groups.
How do you ever...
10 shots! 10 fucking shots!
How do you ever get to rate of fire 5? I mean, do each of those double shots count as a shot?
Yeah. So like,
Oh my
you
God.
spend one focus. You spend one focus to buy a shot, and every time you buy a shot, you get 2 shots.
Not for nothing, but I think I need some hookers and blow.
I can send them down from Canada. It costs you about $3.50.
Free fitty. All right, God damn it. We have only 34 more points to play with. Jesus, what are we gonna do? I mean,
Only the entire list.
guys, I would field just Vlad with a Grolar and Melikov with a Grolar. I'd call it a list. I don't know what to do with it. It's like the butchers. It's like this shit's OP. What do you do?
Well, we have to add 30 more for fucking points to this list.
I'd add Bane Knights if I were you.
I would too, but I can't have them.
So, I'm obviously a Khador noob here, but it looks like what would he like to support here? Signs and Importance is pretty cool.
Signs Importance is amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm not even going to start with units to help our little army out here.
You're fucking kidding me.
The Grolars need a Janenholt
Oh no!
Oh,
to make their guns POW 14
you're a terrible human being.
and magic.
Okay.
Magical.
Ion and Holt, it is.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Indeed.
I think I kind of feel like while we have a lot of infantry, the Grolar can shoot 64 times a turn. So, and it's low power. So, do we need some more armor cracking? Do we need iron?
John.
Yeah.
Hold on, John. You're forgetting something. The Grolar on Malikov is POW 20 in melee. Auto knockdown. Auto knockdown.
I'm getting a little verklempt. I have to be honest with you. I'm having a moment
and
here.
the one with Vlad is POW 18, but it travels 13 inches on the feet turn.
You know,
Auto knockdown.
the last thing that traveled 13 inches was me the other night.
Fair. So you only went halfway, eh? Good on you. Good on
Well,
you.
I can't.
Nice to show restraint.
I want him to
Good
see
job
God.
to show
I
restraint.
want him to see God, not the chaos gods. Anyway, so let's I feel like we need some Black Dragon IFP in here.
Whoa, John.
Am I jumping the gun?
forgetting something.
Am I
You're
jumping the
forgetting
gun?
something.
Am I jumping the gun?
We're still on Iona and Holt.
Oh my God! Do we have
Because-
a unit attachment for Iona and Holt?
Because in Khador, there's a great little man. Little tiny man. He's about 5'6", 120 chicks pounds.
Are we talking about a Hobbit? Are we talking about the Rupert Carvolo?
Nope.
What?
We are
Can't take
talking
that
about.
Khador.
Oh, I
We're
thought you
talking
could.
about Kolden Kapitan Valachev.
Yes, we are. Good on you, Rich.
Thank you.
So what Cold and Captain Valachev does is he can attach to a mercenary unit and make them friendly faction. And when you have Ion and Holt benefiting from Signs Importance, that's really good.
Where the fuck
Seems
is he?
legit.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he's under attachments.
There, I got him. Boom.
Yep.
Fuck that guy.
Uh,
Fuck that guy in his
he's-
Zephyr.
And then he can Zephyr them. So you're like, Iona walks 6, Zephyr's 3, and then harms you 10 with Signs Importance. Oh, so good.
Okay.
All right.
What's
But I think John was saying something about we need a unit.
I think I was. And of all the units that are in, there are 2 units that I always Jones for when I'm outside of the Khadors. I look at Widowmakers, and I look at the Black Dragon IFP. And I'm a big fan of either one of them. We have a lot of infantry clearing already. I need something that punches reasonably hard. How about the Great Bears of Gallowswood?
I like it.
Because
I like it a lot.
those guys hit so fucking hard.
Some might say I've been known to call them the mediocre bears.
Oh, the deuce, you say?
Well, this is coming from me, and I get more work. I get more work out of the Great Bears than anybody, but I call them mediocre bears for jokes to get my opponent into a false sense of security
Yeah.
to not pay attention to the Great Bears. They're just gonna do their own little thing.
Them fuckers gotta die.
Oh fuck! You need to kill those guys.
Those guys gotta
ASAP.
fucking die.
They'll kill anything.
They'll kill anything. They will
And
touch
then
it.
if you're not being careful, they'll kill themselves.
Good. They need to calm down by killing themselves.
Um,
The best part is they don't kill themselves because they tough and they can't be knocked down. So they're like, "What? I don't even care."
so I
I don't
enjoy,
even care, bro.
I enjoy a list that presents questions like, "What the fuck do I kill next?"
Fact.
I'm kind of, as I look at further stuff in here, Doom Reavers. What if you put Doom Reavers in this list?
Now, are Doom Reavers is 6 point for 6 Doom Reavers better than a full unit of Black Dragons?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say Black Dragons is better.
All right, so let's look at that.
Because we have the Grolars, and we kind of need to, at least for a short moment, protect them. And I don't think most units in the game, I'll go out on a limb, other than fucking Warders. Fuck them. They're gonna get nerfed anyway. In the errata, you watch it. It'll happen eventually.
It's happening. They can get up to 21
IFP.
trivially.
IFP protect like no other.
Yeah, they really do. Having reach with the knockdown weapons, and it's just too easy for them to do what they do. The Black Dragons giving them the access to the Iron Zeal. It's a devastating. It's one of the, as far as I'm concerned, when I see a Black Dragon IFP across from me, it's one of the first things that I shoot my Judicator at.
Yep,
because
it's so deadly.
I need those fuckers on fire, and I need them on fire right the fuck now. And because they are so deadly. So I'm with you, Bubba, on this. Now, longtime listeners of the Painting with Men with John show will know that I don't often come to the aid and support of my guests nearly like how I might. Shut up, man, John. Hey, man, I'm here for you, Bubba Dalton. So let me tell you, as Luchador bottle opener, that I am going to support this selection right here. The Black Dragon Officer and Standard with the IFP. I didn't even know before tonight how you were supposed to even make them Black Dragons. I never looked at the Khador. I never understood what they did. So I say, poo-poo to you, Menoth John. I am here for the Black Dragon IFP. I honestly can't. I disagree with that at all.
I appreciate the support from Luchador.
Yeah, Luchador bottle opener. He's a thing.
Yeah, I appreciate the support.
He is.
Black Dragon IFP are going to do a shit ton of work. And we got to remember, this is all under the presence of Sign's Importance.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 13 points remaining in this list. 13
which is good.
points.
Which is very good because it's just past 9:30 Eastern.
Whatever. This show is as long as it takes.
We're loose cannons, Rich. What do you got? A bedtime? I got to be up at 3 a.m. for work.
Hey,
what time do you got to get
Pew
up?
pew pew
Hey,
pew
I'm playing co-host here. Okay, I got to keep this shit show on a schedule.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm playing co-host. I have to be all responsible and shit. Menoth John, fuck this guy. We're going on a tangent. Let's go.
Hey, by the way, Green Bay beat Washington 35-18. Fuck you, Minnesota. Fuck you, Minnesota. Anyway, so what else we can add here? I might add. I feel like adding another Jack. Let's put a. No. I got all crazy for a second. Whoa.
We already have 2. This is Khador. The fact that we're over 1 is insane.
Yeah. Okay. So,
you know what we need? More guns.
Oh,
yeah, I
for
was
God's
just gonna
sake.
say that. I think we need some shooting to support these Black Dragons on the approach.
The problem with the Grolars is we have to remember is that they charge far and they have Virtuoso, and that's cool. But the gun is only range 8.
Oh, sounds like a case for Widowmakers.
That is the only downside of the Grolar.
Sounds
and
like
it's
a
Rat
case
4,
for.
but that's
Sounds like a case for Widowmakers with the solo.
Ooh. Do you want Widowmakers
Oh.
or do we want Rifle
All right.
Corps?
Wait, guys.
Rich Brautman, you motherfucker.
Wait a second. I just heard an interesting thing from my buddy here behind me. What about Kayazi? Bringing back the Kayazi love.
That's not guns.
No, but it's
They're not
fucking
guns.
chaos.
They're good, but they're not guns.
So this is Meneth John. This is a little unlocked secret that one of the best units with Vlad 2 or with Vlad 1. Sorry, I'm all distracted by my wife who's bothering me.
Bring her on the camera, because if she's distracting you, we all want to see her.
Fair. Is the Riffle Corps, the Riffle Corps with their Nerf guns.
And
Because Signs Importance turns them up really good, and they're range 14 on those guns.
I'm thinking that we probably want a little Joseph Malikov then, don't we?
You mean Joseph Grigorievich?
Yeah, whatever his name
So
is.
you want you're like, I want Widowmakers. And don't get me wrong, Widowmakers, I love Widowmakers. They're boss. Can PP errata them to be FA2? No, because that's broken as shit. However, the Riffle Corps, with Signs of Importance, those guys are motherfucking bosses.
And a little bit of Kovnik Joe.
Kovnik Joe, obvious.
Yeah. So we got the Riffle Corps. We got the Kovnik Joe.
You know what? I'm gonna break tradition. Hey Joe.
Hey Joe.
Everyone loves a good
Kovnik
cup of Joe.
Ryan.
Kovnik Joe is the
By the way,
best.
I'm going to invite Ryan up to the mic here for a second because I have to go pee.
Oh, fantastic.
There you go.
Ryan, what's up, man?
He's not here yet. There you go.
Oh,
What's up, guys?
Hey, it's Ryan.
so Ryan, what are your thoughts on the Riffle Corps?
I have absolutely no experience with Khador whatsoever, other than having them freaking trample
well,
over
wait,
me.
whoa.
They're,
Stop.
They're only Rat 5, but they're range 14, POW 10, and they can be boosted to hit from Joe.
That's not bad, not at all. You can
then
definitely
under
take out
sign-
some infantry
Under
on the way in.
under
sure.
Signs of Importance, they're essentially Rat 7 boosted to hit POW 12.
I'd take them.
That seems legit.
That's
And
pretty
then
legit.
if Ion and Holt harms that unit, they're POW 14.
Oh Jesus, that's
So they're
win,
Rat
dude.
7. Rat 7 boosted to hit POW 14 if Ion and Holt harms them. How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good. I just need to find them. Okay.
Brother Scott in the chat. I'm just gonna preach, Brother Scott. Preach, brother. You're on point. You're on point there, bud. They are underrated. I'm trying to bring first of all, I'm gonna go on a tangent here because I'm trying to bring Chaos the Assassins back.
I
I've been
love
playing-
Chaos the Assassins. Every time I play a list with Chaos the Assassins, I lose all my infantry like top of two.
It's not a secret anymore. People know me now. But I play Chaos the Assassins with Pia Rusk. And because I'm the only Pia Rusk player in the world, I'm also the greatest Pia Rusk player in the world. And I play Chaos the Assassins, and those guys are fucking boss.
Yeah, they're sick.
They used to dominate the game. They used to dominate before I started. I've only been playing for 2 years, but before I started playing, everyone's like, "Oh, Chaos Assassins were the best with Iron Flesh," and then like AOE's became a thing, and now that High Armor's becoming a thing, Chaos Assassins are. I think they're coming back.
I think they are. I think they are, and I think I got Ryan out of the seat here, so I'm back in command, as I am
That's
the
good.
president.
I didn't like Ryan anyway.
Oh shit! He doesn't have his microphone yet. He doesn't have his earphones in, so we're good.
He kind of liked talking on the microphone, John. Just saying.
I'm gonna tell you what, this microphone is fucking intoxicating. Anyway.
Yeah, it is.
Anyways,
Well, we got 3 points.
Power.
we have 3.
How many points? We have 3 points left.
I think we ought to probably
We have-
put about three feral guys in here. No, wait. that
No,
doesn't
I
work.
think I know what we need.
Kador can't take Feral guys.
Fuck.
I think we need an Iron Fang Kovnik.
Yeah, I think you're right.
What do you think, Bubba?
I'm pretty on board.
Yeah, they're fucking
Sweet.
amazing. And then
And
that leaves us 1 point.
Okay, I gotta jump the gun because we have
Go
1
ahead.
point left. We have 1 point left,
Say what everyone is thinking.
and we all know what 1 point means in Kador.
The Gobber Tinker.
Fucking motherfucking War Dog.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, War Dog it is.
War
Let's
Dog.
make Vlad even more unkillable than he already is.
Fuck that
Oh,
dog.
let's just make Vlad our defense bajillion.
Fuck that dog.
Because you know
anyway-
what? It's not War Machine. It's egregious machine. That's
Exactly. So remember, these are hardcore casualists. These are totally fun to play against other people. Anyway, so
We're terrible people.
we have Vladimir 1, the War Dog with a Grolar. We have Malikov, because one Grolar is not enough. We say 2 Grolar. 2 Grolar, bitches.
Motherfucker.
We have the Kovnik Joseph Grigorovich for all of your communist speeches. We have we have the Iron Fang Kovnik. We have Lady Ayana and Master Holt with Captain Velichev, who's the creeper. You have to admit, he's the creeper. Yeah,
he is kind of a creeper.
There's Kovnik Joe. Fuck that guy. I am Kovnik Joe. You are not.
I am Kovnik Joe. I am best. I am number 1.
In Middle Russia, Kovnik Joe gets you. Anyway, fuck that. That wasn't even funny. Then
Kovnik
we
Joe
have
shoots you a dick.
Then we have the Great Bears of Gallowswood,
which is a great Great Bears under Signs of Importance. Holy shit.
Yeah, fuck that guy. We have then the Iron Fang Pikemen with the Black Dragon Officer and Standard, and the Winter Guard Riffle Corps
with their Nerf guns.
Man, I'm
Riffle Corps.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Wiffle Corps.
This is a stupid list made by stupid people doing stupid things. Jesus.
Drinking stupid alcohol.
So 2 things for people to remember. Signs of Importance is one of the most egregious spells. 3 things. Signs of Importance is one of the most egregious spells in the game. Exploit it to its full potential in this list. Number 2, Boundless Charge can be cast on a single model. So if that one Great Bear might be just out of charge range, you can Boundless Charge the Great Bear. And that one Great Bear could just be like, Signs of Importance, back swinging, POW 12 Weapon Master. Yeah, I'm going to fucking kill you, no problem. Number 3, I can't remember. Fuck.
This is the best podcast ever. We are, without question, the best podcast that has ever been.
The third point was the best point, too.
I can't wait to hear this in my car later on this week, and you just go, fuck, I don't remember.
I don't remember.
So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of, it's 8:42. We're gonna wrap this shit up. You have 3 good lists. If you
John, can I make a plug real quick?
Please do.
Okay. This right here.
I've seen that tray in person.
Tray.
It's amazing.
This tray, and it takes a little bit to get the whole thing in shot. But look at that.
Big wood.
Is that made of hard wood?
That is.
It is, and it says Beermachine.
Yep.
Engraved. If you go to Facebook and search Geppetto's Canadian CNC, that's enough. There's a whole other bunch of words, but Geppetto's Canadian CNC. This board was done to my specifications. I said how many spots I wanted in the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And look at the edge there. That's amazing.
Oh my god, it looks like fucking Norsemen made that.
Yeah, look at this. This was $75 American. That's like $1 million Canadian, but $75 American.
I don't think you told me what the price was.
You could sell a child and still have money left over.
Yeah. So this is my new board for tournaments, and it holds all my ret and about 90% of my Cephalix. But you can tell him, his name's John, tell him Beermachine sent you, what you want specifically on the board. Like, I want X number of smalls, X number of mediums with smalls in it, whatever you want to do. So there you go.
That's fantastic.
That's fucking great.
75 American. That's a bargain and a half.
Keep in mind, folks, that if Dan Vanderkoy is at your particular event, if you have that thing on your table, there is a very low chance he'll be able to flip the table on you.
Very true.
So keep that in mind. We are going to be back next week. The Redskins are out of the playoffs. The Vikings are out of the playoffs, but the Packers are still in. Fuck you, the entire state of goddamn Minnesota. Anyway,
I'm a huge Packers fan, so yep.
Woohoo! On behalf of Ryan, our Minister of Great Times, and Rich and Bubba, King of the North, I want to thank each and every one of you goddamn brushheads out there. We're going to leave this. Well, we got to turn on that goddamn. Oh, there's the Bob Ross music. Fuck yeah. Oh, my God. It's like doing yoga in your mind. It's like doing yoga without actually having to do yoga. So I'm going to say, on behalf of all of us here, this is Painting with Menoth John. God damn it. Y'all better be back here next week, all 20,000 of you that were watching tonight. We're here for you. We're not here for other people. Good night, everybody. Fuck yeah.
That was a fucking dandy.
So I just want to say it was.
We're not out yet.
It was weird talking to you.
Good.
guys.
We're fucking not out of here yet.
Never can't stop, won't stop.
Jesus Christ. Worst podcast ever.
That was
What? Best podcast ever.